it's Melanie. So in this video, we're going to go over the basic stances that you're going to be performing. So, first and foremost, let's do attention. Heels and toes together, hands to the side. Back straight, from the side view, back straight. Okay? Next is the ready stance. Okay? Feet are shoulder width apart, hands are in front. Okay? Just like this, from the side, feet still shoulder width apart, hands in front. It's also called yoi, okay, in Japanese. Now, this ready stance is very specifically called that because you are ready to learn, ready to absorb, and ready to begin. So, right there, okay? Next one is the walking stance, okay? Walking stance, there's two versions of it, okay? There's the Japanese version, then there's the Okinawan version. I'm going to show you both, okay? The Japanese version is also called the long stance. Back leg straight, front leg bent, knees over the heel, and your feet are shoulder width apart, okay? Same thing from this side, from the front. We go ahead and step forward, feet are shoulder width apart, front leg is bent, back leg is straight, hands are either right here on your hips, up here at the guard, okay? Either way, it doesn't matter. I sometimes put my hands on my hips, okay? Because I'm just performing just the walking stance specifically. Now, there's the Okinawan version, which is the short walking stance. Short walking stance, coming from the side. Just gonna step forward like you normally would when you're walking, okay? Knees slightly bent, and heels off the ground, okay? They're just hovering, just a little bit off the ground, but most of your pressure is gonna be on your tippy toes, okay? Also the ball of your foot, which is what your tippy toes are. The ball of your feet, that is what I mean, okay? Feet are shoulder width apart, and you have a small walking stance, okay? From the front, I'm gonna go ahead and step forward. Feet are shoulder width apart, heels are off the ground, both knees are slightly bent. Front knee is bent a little bit more than the back one, and the walking stance, okay? Another thing from the short walking stance, or the Okinawan walking stance, because in Okinawa we go ahead and perform ricotas with mostly the short walking stance, okay? Especially the first kata. Now, from this short walking stance, I'm going to go ahead and do my left foot forward this time, okay? I can do the basic warrior stance. So, both knees bent, isolating the balls of your feet, which means being on your tippy toes, heels off the ground, okay? Feet are shoulder width apart, knees are bent, you can start bouncing, hands are up, okay? From here, you can still do the punches, you can still do the blocks, you can grab, okay? Or you can hug, okay? Whichever that you're going to be doing, okay? So from there, another type of fighting stance, and just another basic fighting stance, is the sideways fighting stance. So, if I'm facing this way, but you are my opponent, my training partner, or whatever I need to go ahead and do, from this position, left foot forward or right foot forward, whichever one you're more comfortable with, the left foot forward, both knees are bent, you're still bouncing, isolating the balls of your feet, staying on your tippy toes, okay? Both hands are up, but you're facing this way, your body is facing to the side. Sideways fighting stance, okay? If both your hands are up, one hand down, one hand up, or both hands down, okay? These fighting stances, whether it be the basic warrior stance or basic side stance. Basic warrior stance, also called the squared stance, because it's squared. Or the sideways stance, because you're sideways. No matter which style of basic style that you're doing, whichever one of those stances are, you still want to be loose, you still want to bounce, okay? Next one. These two are exercise stances, okay? So you got the horse stance, which is double shoulder width apart, or more like a shoulder and a half width apart, okay? Knees are bent, back is straight, hands right here to your side, or guard, or on your hips, okay? Does not matter, depending on whichever type of martial arts that you're doing, this is going to be your horse stance, okay? From the side, same thing, back is still straight. I'm going to put my hands on my hips just so you guys can go ahead and see it. Knees are bent, and I'm facing forward, Okay? Next one is a sumo stance. A sumo stance is 2 shoulder widths apart. Okay? Both your knees are bent. Your knees are going to be right over your heels. Okay? Your hamstrings, the bottom part, where your bottom is, okay? You're gonna try to get it parallel to the ground. It may be tough at first, but that's what you're gonna try to do. Back is straight, either hands on your hips, sides, guarding stance, or on top of your thighs, okay? From the side, okay? Nice and straight, right? Now, the next 2, or actually 4 really, are gonna be the sitting stances, okay? First one I'm gonna do, take a knee. Take a knee, okay? One knee on the ground, other leg is bent, both hands on top of the knee. Back is straight. This is the kneeling, ready position. That means that you are ready to learn. You're ready to absorb, and you're ready to start, okay? From the side, same thing, okay? Back straight, both hands down on top of your knee, okay? Next one is the upward kneel, okay? Now, this one, you're just standing on your knees, okay? Knees shoulder width apart, okay? Hands either right here to the side or in front, just like in the yoi position, okay? From the side, okay, there we go. And then our last 2 sitting ones is Seiza. So, now there's 2 ways of doing Seiza, okay? You're gonna go ahead and put the instep of your foot, or the top of your foot, where your shoelaces are, touching the ground. You're gonna sit your bottom on top of your heel, on top of your heels of your feet, okay? For gentlemen, your legs are gonna be open. Your knees aren't touching, legs are gonna be open, back is straight, right here, okay? Just like this. For ladies, our knees are touching, okay? We still have the instep of our foot touching the ground, and we're still sitting on the bottom of our knees, or on the bottom of our heels, okay? Hands are right here on your thighs, okay? Here, so from the side position, for the ladies, here, for the gentlemen, right here, okay? And then our last sitting position is what everyone likes to call crisscross applesauce, okay? You're gonna go ahead and sit, legs crossed. This is also a cross leg sitting, okay? One hand on each knee, or both hands in the middle, back is straight, and you're gonna go ahead, and this is another ready position, so that means that you're ready to learn, okay? So, right here, and then from the side, okay, back is straight. I don't know if you guys can see it with my uniform. Back is straight, one hand on each knee, looking forward, I'm ready to learn, okay? Okay. Now, each position, each stance that we're doing, whether it be the tension, yoi, long stance or long walking stance, short walking stance, horse stance, sumo stance, or any of the 4 sitting positions, no matter what it is, you always have to be ready to learn, always have to be ready to progress on to the next level, as well as get ready to start training. So all of them are all for training as well as learning, okay? You cannot train without learning, and you cannot learn unless you're going to go ahead and train. So, thank you so much for watching. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next video.